Hi, I'm Alan Roleri, Publisher and Vice President of Business Development with Hotel Business, and I'm really happy to be joined today by Rachel Humphrey with AAHOA. Rachel, I think all the news is out there, and apparently after 6 amazing years with AAHOA, you've decided to retire.
I have. First of all, Alan, thank you very much to you and Christina both for being here in what is an incredible opportunity for AAHOA to be celebrating AAHOACon 21. But yeah, Saturday marks the beginning of the next step for me, which is my retirement. That's
really exciting. So what do you have planned? I mean, are you truly retiring? Are you going on to another career? Or is this family time and some well-deserved rest?
It is true retirement. I'm a great believer in sliding doors, so I will never say never. If I connect with someone and there's an interesting opportunity to be around great people that lets me have some kind of balance or retirement time, then I'm never going to say never. But right now, I am looking forward to, after 6 great years at AAHOA, but 30 years of working, to just having some retirement time, hopefully at the beach.
Oh, that sounds lovely. I'm truly jealous. I'm sure it's hard to pick a moment or, maybe one of the AAHOAcons, but can you share with us just one of the real shining moments in your 6 years that you'll just always take with you?
Yeah, I think there are a lot of them, as you mentioned, that anytime I'm interacting or engaging with our members, with the industry, really stand out. But I think when people ask me every year, what is the shining moment, it is always the final night of AAHOACon. This conference is put on by our team internally. Everybody has their day job, and then every one of us has a role that we play in executing on this conference every year, led by our Vice President for Conventions. And so when that moment ends and we see what our small but mighty team has put together, I always feel an incredible amount of pride for who AAHOA is today, where we are in the industry, the people that join us, our conference partners, our vendors, our members all coming together for the industry. Certainly 2019 in San Diego would probably stand as the highlight for a number of reasons. It was our 30th anniversary, and so we were celebrating a tremendous milestone. At the time, I was still serving as our interim president and CEO, so I had a very different vantage point of the whole show, and just the energy and enthusiasm. But to be matched by here, to have been 18 months in the making, we've planned 5 conferences in 18 months, August and April in Orlando, which didn't happen last year, the virtual event, which did, and if we're all being honest, it just isn't the same. Planned for May here in Dallas, and then made the decision when we had an opportunity to move it. And so it's a long time in the making, and to see our members who've had just an unimaginable 18 months coming together, the unity that the industry has had during that time in everything that we're doing, and to get a moment to just be together and know that we're on the road to recovery and that things are looking up feels great. It just feels great to be around everyone in person.
It really does. San Diego was amazing. It really was. In fact, Christine and I were talking about that recently. But this year, there's just something special about it, right?
Absolutely.
And just after everything we've all been through, to see the members come out, the owners in full force, to see our industry back together, it's been an amazing experience. So Rachel, through the years, Hotel Business has covered many initiatives that the AAHOA organization has been behind. Is there one truly, dear to your heart that even in your absence, you really hope moves forward, and that, you'll look back, with an eye on the organization, not necessarily being part of it, but you'll look at it with pride and say, I was there when that started, and I'm so happy to see that continuing and growing.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that I was here when it started, but when I first started attending the AAHOA convention back in 1999, when I was actually in private practice as a trial lawyer, I spoke at a lot of conferences, and there were very few women that were attending conference, maybe some of the more social aspects of conference. And over the years, the female hoteliers, who are the backbone of this industry, have really started attending the education sessions, the advocacy, the general sessions, and taking a much more active part in conference. But getting to watch the female leadership at AAHOA through the great representation of the women who served on the AAHOA board, in our ambassador program, looking at Jagruti as our first female chairwoman, serving as a female interim president and CEO. I'm certainly standing by watching to find out who will be the second AAHOA chairwoman, because I know she won't be the only. She may be the first, but she definitely won't be the last. Yeah. And so really watching the female hoteliers continue to be engaged, continue to look at role models. In this industry, female leadership is very underrepresented still. It's been the talk a lot of the last couple of years in the industry, but it's been an important aspect of AAHOA for a long time. Yeah. So I am going to watch, again, hopefully from a sandy beach somewhere, but as I hope to see, really the tremendously talented women of AAHOA continue through their leadership roles and representing the industry as well, not just representing AAHOA.
Absolutely. So Rachel, thank you so much for taking a few minutes with me in hotel business. Do you want to leave the industry with some words, our hotel business readers, with a couple of words before we sign off?
Yeah, absolutely, Alan. As we've spoken about, AAHOA has tremendous leadership all the time. I've had the great privilege of serving alongside 6 AAHOA chairs at this point, and I just say thank you to all of them, to our board, our ambassadors, our volunteers. The industry leadership who has served as a mentor to me, as a friend to me. I'm incredibly grateful for the opportunity, for the support, the tremendous staff that I have worked alongside over this 6 years. And I know that I am leaving AAHOA in great hands as I watch the future of it. I know it's very, very bright, and I look forward to watching all it has. But I'm incredibly grateful for the privilege to have served and for the opportunity to now watch and see what happens next.
Great. And watch from a sandy beach.
Watch from a sandy beach.
Excellent. Well, Rachel, best of luck to you, and hopefully we'll still talk on occasion. We'll see you soon.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.